symposium.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll be introducing the main speaker. Ready? Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Hales. And it will be my honor tonight to introduce you to our keynote speaker at the 17th Annual Stanford Physics Symposium. This is a very prestigious symposium. We've had many Nobel Prize winners as well as Nobel Prize nominees address us, and this year we are in for a special treat as we have a true genius from Caltech who will be addressing us. Caltech is just south of here, just south of Stanford, it's the California Institute of Technology. And this theoretical physicist that's going to be speaking to us has done a lot of things. But before he speaks, I'd like to just introduce a little bit about him so you can get to know him a little better. First, he was a child prodigy. I'm going to speak a little bit about that. Also, I would like to speak about things that he's done outside of physics as well as some of the things he has done inside the world of physics. He was raised in Galveston, Texas in a very devout evangelical Christian home. As such, his mother was a big believer in creation. He doubted or questioned that, which led him into physics because he wanted to understand better the origins of the universe and where it came from. As a child prodigy, like many of our speakers in previous years at this symposium, he started college at the age of 11, graduated summa cum laude at the age of 14, and was the youngest recipient at that time of the Stevenson Award. He has an IQ of 187, making him officially a genius. Now moving on to the things that he does in his spare time, he has done many things in his own home, like experiments on what's the best way to cook eggs and the effects that it has on your body. He has made homemade Peruvian knitted quilts and ponchos, as well as created luminous goldfish that glow in the dark. One thing that he has done, he was sick one day and wasn't able to go into work, so he created a robot that would go for him. This robot was controlled by his computer, so he could be at home resting, but use the robot to go to work, see what the robot was seeing with the camera, and then there was also a TV on this robot so that they could see him through his laptop camera. He determined that it was better that he could live longer and get healthy to do better things for humanity and understand more about physics. Other things he's done is he's created video games and other board games like 3D chess, where you play chess with 3 boards all at once, and 3-person chess. He's a big fan of comic books and is a big fan of Star Trek, which has led him to learn to speak fluent Klingon. Moving into things that he does in physics, he has studied many hours at Caltech studying quantum mechanics as well as string theory. One funny experience that I'm sure he'll laugh at me about is demonstrating how important learning is to him and his dedication. He was trying to understand why electrons act as if they have no mass when they pass through a graphite sheet. So he tried to build a model. So he used peas to simulate electrons. And these peas he wasn't learning, so he upgraded to something bigger. He used marbles. He had these marbles all over the floor of his apartment, and his roommate and his roommate's girlfriend walked in, and they both fell on the floor because they slipped on the marbles. And they told him if he was going to keep working, he was going to have to go somewhere else. So he left. A few hours later, his roommate received a call from security at a children's play place saying that he broke in overnight, snuck into the ball pit, and was using the balls there as the bigger version of electrons. So his roommate went to go lure him out so they wouldn't call the police. His roommate jumped into the ball pit with him, and our keynote speaker just dove under the balls, swam away, only to stand up and yell at him, "Bazinga!" This is really the type of dedication that not all theoretical physicists have, but he has made great progress in the world of physics because of it. Now, without further ado, now that you know a little bit about his life as a child prodigy, some of the things he does in his spare time, and his great dedication to physics, give it up for our keynote speaker, Dr. Sheldon Cooper.